What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, some important news has been released and revealed, and you can look it up, as it has almost been made official that undefeated 3-division, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, and is a southpaw, has officially surpassed 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing, top 10 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, and the undisputed super middleweight world champion in Saul Canelo Álvarez. Saul Canelo Álvarez is 59 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. For an extremely long time, Canelo has been widely viewed as the face of the sport of boxing. Ever since 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound king, pay-per-view king, the man known as Money, retired undefeated, TBE, the best ever, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Hall of Fame iconic superstar boxer, who retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. When Floyd Mayweather retired, Canelo Álvarez, took the reins as the most popular and the face of the sport of boxing. Now, that didn't mean he was the best fighter in the sport of boxing, but he took over as the face, as the most popular, as the guy who was seen to be the cash cow, who can draw in the massive crowds, the casual fans, the celebrities, and get people that don't normally watch the sport of boxing eyes on and glued to and attached to the sport of boxing. And for a long time, Canelo Álvarez has held on to the title. And now it seems as if Canelo Álvarez has lost that title to Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay? Gervonta Tank Davis, as Canelo Álvarez, were co-signed by Floyd Mayweather. Gervonta Tank Davis was actually signed to Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions with CEO Leonard Ellerbe. And Canelo Álvarez, he fought many co-main events to Floyd Mayweather's major cards. And then he actually fought Floyd Mayweather and lost to Floyd Mayweather. But they were both co-signed by Floyd Mayweather. He had his fingerprints all over their careers as to bigging them up to be the superstars that they are. But with that said, Canelo Álvarez has done a million pay-per-view multiple times over. Now, that in that department, Tank Davis hasn't caught up yet, but he's working his way into that conversation. Okay? Tank Davis has did his first million pay-per-view buys. That was April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, where he took on and defeated Mexican-American superstar boxer, lightweight, junior welterweight, now title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is now 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 70-inch arm reach. Tank Davis dropped Ryan Garcia in the second round, stopped him in the 7th round. With that said, Ryan Garcia had a huge following, but that fight, it did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys, and both guys garnered major amounts of money to do so, right? Now, they fought at the T-Mobile Arena. Now, Canelo Álvarez did 1 million pay-per-views with Gennady Golovkin. He did 1 million pay-per-view buys with Floyd Mayweather. He did 1 million pay-per-view buys twice, I believe, with Gennady Golovkin, right? He did an extremely high gate a few times. He did 750,000 pay-per-view buys with Cato Plant, the Undisputed Showdown. So he's known to be the face. But right now, he has a mega fight coming up. This Saturday, September 30th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, the very same arena as he's going to take on he's going to take on three-time junior middleweight world champion and the undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, who's top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, in Jermell Iron Man Charlo. Jermell Charlo's 35 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'11" and a half with a 73.5-inch arm reach. And when you look at the ticket map and the ticket prices, you can get a floor seat right now. Shouts out to my brother, Dub C, well connected, for dropping this information and allowing me to do my research, because it was something I just simply did not look up. And you could get a floor seat for Canelo Álvarez and Jermell Charlo right now going for $1,800. $1,800. The average floor seat for Tank Davis fight with Ryan Garcia was going for $6,000. There was even floor seats that was going for $50,000. Right? So the ticket prices for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia versus Canelo and Jermell Charlo are not even close. And yet there's plenty of tickets left for Jermell Charlo and Canelo Álvarez fight, opposed to Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, who sold out extremely quickly. So Canelo Álvarez is facing, and now keep in mind, they say you got to have the right, correct dance partner in front of you. They say the black versus Mexican fight is what sells the fight. Well, Tank Davis was an African-American fighter. Ryan Garcia is a Mexican-American fighter. Canelo Álvarez is a Mexican fighter. Jermell Charlo is a black American fighter. Jermell Charlo is a superstar in the sport of boxing, not as big as Ryan Garcia, but Jermell Charlo's well more accomplished in the sport of boxing, having beaten every person he's faced in the ring, although he lost to Tony Harrison and drew with Brian Castano. He came back and knocked out Tony Harrison, and he knocked out Brian Castano. Tony Harrison to regain his titles, and Brian Castano for undisputed. He's very well accomplished within the sport of boxing. And so when you look at it from that standpoint, Ryan Garcia had never fought for a world title, so obviously he's never even won a world title. You have to be in it to win it, and he never won it. He never was in it. You can't win the lotto if you don't play, right? So the ticket prices doesn't match up. The magnitude of the fight, the level of competition doesn't match up. And they both have Mexican versus African-American fight. That is supposed to be a big draw. Yet, Canelo Álvarez is not selling like he once was. Is this due to the fact that Canelo Álvarez has lost multiple times and the aura of invincibility is no longer there? The built-in excuse when he lost to Floyd Mayweather, losing essentially every single round of Floyd Mayweather, was that he was too green, too young, and not ready and not prepared. Yet, he had over 40 fights. He had 5 title defenses and had a massive unification bout against the third best fighter or the second best fighter in his division in Austin Trout before he fought Floyd Mayweather. Is it the fact that he had to draw with Triple G and then a controversial win over Triple G? Is it the fact that many people thought he arguably lost to Erislandy Lara, which sparked the conversation that you already down 3 rounds on the scorecards when you fight against Canelo Álvarez, because they favor him because he's the face, he's the money man? Is it the fact that he got dominated by Dimitri Bivol when he quote unquote dared to be great, although he won the title at 175 against Sergey Kovalev, who was a champion, official champion? He beat him and then attempt after being undisputed to fight Dimitri Bivol again, and at 175 and lost all but 3 rounds? What is it? Or is it simply that Gervonta Tank Davis promotion, the way he was promoted and his superstardom, and he knocks everybody out? Is that the case? Because see, Gervonta Tank Davis, Like Canelo has a lot of knockouts, 39 knockouts in 59 fights. So he's only went the distance 20 times. In going the distance, he has 2 draws and 2 losses, right? So 16 times he went the distance without losing or drawing. But you got to factor in that out of those 39 knockouts, it was against a lot of people that a lot of people don't know. Tank Davis was knocking out people you're familiar with. He's exciting. Canelo Álvarez, when he fights in the biggest fights of his career, he came up short. Triple G, he is controversial. He has a draw, and many people thought Triple G won. He stepped up to Floyd Mayweather. He lost every single round. He stepped up to Dimitri Bivol, and he lost all but 3 rounds. So in the biggest moments of his career, he came up short and never separated himself. That's not the case with Tank Davis. Tank Davis has separated himself in the biggest fights of his career. Now, the level of competition, you could say Canelo fights higher level of competition. But right now, the buzz surrounding Gervonta Tank Davis, no doubt, is bigger than the buzz surrounding Canelo. Is it, the fatigue factor? When you just get tired of seeing the same guy over and over and over again, you want to see somebody new in that position. That very well could be the case. But one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. Tank Davis is starting to surpass Canelo Álvarez as the face of the sport of boxing. But that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.